Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-September 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a look at what's coming for the remainder of September. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message for our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But again, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get into it. Column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. We have a summary affirmation card of dependability. There was really somebody relying on you, counting on you for something these last few weeks, it seems. It was very important that you were dependable there, Scorpio. Let's take a look, though, and see what cards we've got coming through here. The first card that we have is the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is a card of self-defense, feeling like you have to defend yourself against competition. So I'm not sure exactly what the situation was. It probably varies for each of you, but definitely we're kind of in this position where you're on the defense, which isn't the best thing. Somebody could have been counting on you for this defense too. Perhaps you were defending somebody else or a common belief as well. But definitely feels like you are having to defend yourself or something or someone. The next card that we have is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of taking action. In this case, I feel like the action was you defending yourself. We're trying to take on something new. We're trying to go after something. But there's been a lot of critics or a lot of challenges that have popped up, which has really caused us, again, to defend ourselves, someone else, this belief, this project. At the bottom here, we have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is a card of needing to rest, retreat, renew, recover. I'm not surprised to see this, but it's like a tired card, and I'm not surprised, again, that we're tired after having to defend. It's hard when we have to defend our moves or defend our beliefs or defend another person or defend ourselves, right? All of those things take lots and lots of energy. Taking a look at our clarifiers, first up we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very self-sufficient. Again, this was you taking the action, you being on the defense. It's also a very honest card, which I like this because it's like you were true to yourself here, is what I'm hearing. So that's always good there, Scorpio. The next card that we have is the Ace of Wands. Anytime we have an ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Wands, again, this is the thing, the undertaking. This is, I want to say for a lot of you, it's like a new project, a new plan, and having to defend that. But the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands are echoing that same message. This is the thing we were defending. At the bottom here, we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is typically new baby, relationship, proposal, marriage. There could have been a relationship that was being defended as well. Okay, taking a look at our next column now, we're going to see what's coming for the remainder of September. We have a summary affirmation card of discernment. It's really important that you are a product of your environment, Scorpio, so don't forget that. So we want to surround ourselves by good things. You see this card surrounded in greenery and flowers and beauty. So whatever environment we in, whoever we surround ourselves with, we kind of become one with that. So we want to make sure we're in a positive environment, surrounded by good people. Again, all of those impact us, and we kind of soak them up and become one. Taking a look at our cards, though, first up we have the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is a card of patience. This could be hard work, delayed success, waiting. You see this person planted their pentacles and now they're waiting for them to grow. So there's something we're waiting on this month here, Scorpio. The next card that we have is the Moon card. The Moon card is unseen things happening. I always tell people it's like the curve in the road that you didn't know was coming. And we're still waiting to get to the end of the road, but it seems like curves keep coming up. Unexpected, unknown things keep popping up. It's really important that we trust our intuition as these unknown things pop up. It's with the face and the sun or the moon. Anytime we have that, it's very much so an intuition. So we're waiting because things keep popping up. We need to make sure we're trusting our intuition though as we navigate these unexpected things. At the bottom here we have the 3 of Cups. Glad to see this. This is a celebration card, so I do think that you're going to get to that point of success, but I do think a few more unexpected things are going to pop up this month before we get to the celebration, till we get to the success there. Let's take a look though and see what other clarifiers we got. First up we have the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is like a card of heartbreak. I feel like that's a little like extensive, but or I don't want to call it dramatic, but I think that's maybe a sharp word. But we are a little discouraged having to wait as things keep popping up, things keep not going our way. I think discouraged is a good way to say it, or like upset that these things keep happening. The next card that we have is the Death card. I always like to mention the Death card doesn't mean death, but it does indicate changes, transformation. I think as we go through these curves, some of our plans may change. We have to be flexible. We kind of have to keep adjusting to our environment. So we're kind of in this position of transition where, again, we have to keep adjusting as we go to these curves, as we're waiting to get to where we want to go. You have to kind of like check and adjust, if you will. And at the bottom here we have the Sun card. It doesn't get much better than the Sun card. Material happiness, joyous outcome, success. So again, we are going to get there. It's just a curvy road with a little bit of wait and delay that we didn't anticipate here. Okay, taking a look now at our next column, we're going to talk about anything related to money. A quick money affirmation for you, Scorpio. I spend my money wisely. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money. First, we have the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is a luxury card, a card of self-sufficiency, pleasures, financial gain, all really good things with the 9 of Pentacles. Focusing in on the kind of that life of luxury there and those financial gains. So really nice, strong money card to kick us off there, Scorpio. The next card that we have is the Knight of Cups. This is typically like Prince or Princess Charming, knight in shining armor, very romantic, very proposal-like. I think there could be a really nice new money business partner, coworker type relationship coming in. Or this could be an opportunity. Wherever you do though, I would definitely go after it, just given this financial gain card. So whether it's a relationship or an opportunity, I think we need to pursue it. And again, with it being the Knight of Cups, that's like the ideal, the perfect. So it's the perfect person or the perfect opportunity. And at the bottom here, we have the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is a very generous card. This is a card of giving or receiving, but in this case, we're definitely on the receiving end here, Scorpio. Receiving those financial gains. So really nice money shift coming here, it seems. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is a transition card. Again, we need to pursue this relationship or this opportunity. This is saying now is the time. This is a necessary transition, something you have to do to get those financial gains. The next card that we have is the 4 of Wands. You can see the 4 of Wands kind of looks like a finish line here. It's getting things done, getting things complete. Again, a celebratory card. So we want to make sure we pursue this new relationship, pursue this opportunity. At the bottom here, we have the 5 of Pentacles. All of this, of course, won't happen maybe with some worries. There's some 5 of Pentacles worries there. There could be some current state financial struggles too, but again, I feel like it's shifting and we're on the receiving end of this now. So this could be some correction to financial issues you could be having as well, Scorpio, which is always great. Okay, let's take a look at our next column now, which is anything related to love. We have a quick love message here. It says, freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love. First, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very powerful, bold card. I kind of feel like, Scorpio, for some of you, your power has been taken away in this situation, which isn't good to see. I feel like you could be making like a bold, courageous move, and just looking at our cards below, I feel like we could be letting go of a relationship. This could be family, friend, loved one, love interest. Our next card is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a card of withdrawing, retreating, moving on. Again, I feel like that's the bold move, the courageous move we're making, is taking a step back and moving on. At the bottom here, we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card of heartbreak, divorce, loss, depression. This is also a card, though, of healing, pulling the sword out of your own heart. So the healing that comes with moving away from a relationship that's no longer serving us. Let's see what clarifiers we have here, though. We have first the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of rivalry, obstacles, challenges, it's bumps in the road. I feel like there were just reoccurring issues here. It just wasn't working out. It wasn't making sense. The Page of Cups is a card of new love, so perhaps there is a new relationship that we want to pursue instead. The Page of Cups is also a very hardworking, studious card. So I feel like we put a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of energy into making this right, and it just wasn't right. At the bottom here, we have the Chariot as well. The Chariot's a card of action and change. It's about being on a journey. This is kind of all part of the process. It's all part of the journey here. But I think now is the time to make action, to go through the change, to make that kind of bold, courageous move that we were talking about with the King of Wands. Okay, now let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the summary affirmation card, Space. I always like to give people this reminder that it's okay to take time for yourself, and it's not at all selfish. So take some time for yourself, take some space for yourself. Give yourself space when you need space. Give yourself time when you need time. But let's take a look and see what messages we've got here. First up, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very healing, very nurturing. If you look at the cup on this card, it's not really a cup at all. It's more of a trophy, and you're the trophy. So this is like taking care of yourself, polishing the trophy, taking care of you. So again, give yourself the time and the space when you need it. Do for you. Treat yourself like the trophy that you are, Scorpio. The next card that we have is the Star card. The Star card is a card of renewal and hope, and it makes sense. Again, we need to take some time and some space to renew our energy, to polish the trophy, to take care of us. We need to raise those frequency, raise the energy here. And at the bottom here, we have the Queen of Swords. This is a very self-sufficient card. So this is like a self-love, a you doing for you. Again, you giving yourself the time, the space, doing that healing. Taking a look at our clarifiers, first up we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a wise investment card. Scorpio, you taking care of you will always be a wise investment. So, not that you needed validation of that, but this is saying you're putting your resources into the correct place, and by giving resources to yourself, it's the correct move to make. The next card that we have is the Ace of Swords. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Swords, this is like clarity. This is clearing our mind, renewing our energy. It pairs nicely with the Star card there. And at the bottom here, we have a repeat card, the Queen of Cups. Again, the healing, the nurturing, supporting, polishing our own trophy, taking care of ourselves here. So again, don't hesitate to give yourself the time and space that you need, Scorpio. At this time, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1, we have the Ace of Clubs, the number 31 card. That's going to be a no. Question number 2 is the 4 of Hearts. This is number 17 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3, we have the Ace of Diamonds, the number 9 card. That's going to be a no. So no, yes, no there for you, Scorpio. If you watched our video earlier this month, we did pull a card from our Healing Stones deck, which is a crystal to keep with you through the month of September. Your crystal this month is labradorite, which is good for realism, mediumship, helps slay illusions, gives you good knowledge, and real greatness of the mind. Last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Scorpio, your healing note says, endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but victory comes to those who endure. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Scorpio, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your September.